maybe near me. I cannot see that. Okay. So good afternoon. I'm Christine. I'm from the University of Nottingham in China and major in the building service engineer. So I just graduated 2 days ago and come here to give the presentation. It's not work. Okay, I will use this. So currently, in 2020, the BIM stage is currently planned to be used for the design and construction stage. It's mainly used. So there's only 42% is using in the operation and management stage. In China, there are only several stage use BIM into the operation and management system because in China the labor cost is low compared to another country. So, but operation and management stage is the final stage of the building management life cycle. So I think it's super important. So we come up with the idea of the bim-sensor integrated platform used in this stage. So for methodology, through the lecture review of the traditional way in operation and management system in building service and the BIM-based platform and sensor and data transforming, we're trying to build this platform. So in first step, we select the BIM tool, and then we found the proper data transforming way, and then we found out some case study, which we can improve from the current case study, and then we do the facility analysis of our platform. If it can be used, so it can put into practical. Theoretically, a conventional MEP maintenance workflow can be recognized a process of the information exchange and treatment. So here is the picture to show the workflow of the information. You can see the MEP of information is found problem, and then the information is input to the by MF manager, and then it's treated to compare with the original design, and then it's output to check the source of the problem, and then it input into the feedback of FM manager, and then it's going output to the maintenance work, and then input to the facility manager again, and then output to the reception. We can see that the facility manager is the information center, which can integrate at the information and to give in the proper feedback. So we also study at the sensor because to attract the real-time information, the sensor is the only way our team can come up to track the information. So it's including the humidity sensor, flow sensor, temperature sensor, and pressure sensor is to send and update, connect, and save the data under the maybe Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and network. And after the discussion with our team, we select these 5 data of 5 sensor. It's including the humidity, the sound, and the pressure, the flow rate, and the temperature to use in our platform. For the data exchange standard, according to the Autodesk, we found generally there's 6 data format. So the IFC data is a potential to restore the information from sensor and both in the BIM, which is the Revit model. So we think we can integrate them together to use the IFC standard. And then we try to investigate some BIM platform. We found a BIM platform named Fix. It can storage and treatment some from the hardcore document to the software document. It is a schedule of the MEP equipment, and it's the people and the facility management, the date, and their workflow of them. And this is the equipment. It's the location and the information, like the parameter, the property, the performance of the equipment. And you can scan this QR code to see the equipment parameter. But we think that this platform is only on the cloud. It's not linked to the dynamic Revit model. So we want to improve that. This is our university, the first floor of our building 23. We apply our platform into that floor. So it's a Revit model. The red dot is the sensor we're putting. And this is the performance which our platform show, the flow rate of the plumbing system. We want to build this evolution of the traditional operation and maintenance system platform, which can have three improve, like eliminate the information gap between design and construction phase and operation and maintenance phase. And the second is to reduce the time for information exchange and maintenance staff training. A second is the possibility of development new generation of MEP maintenance technology and workflow. So the current platform is this AHU room. You can see the temperature and the humidity, the sound, and sorry, I cannot see it. The data showing the real-time data showing it. We want to have our platform have four functions, which is searching for the target equipment or room, and real-time tracking, and the reviewing of previous error logs, which you can get feedback to the facility manager, and you can replace your equipment and maybe repair your plumbing, and checking the degree of competition. Like you have to give the information to the facility manager, and you have to let other labor to repair the MEP system. This is also the performance of our platform. We want to. Now the platform is not that smart. If it have some error, like the difference between design stage and the operation stage, it can only give the alarm. So we want to add the machine learning inside, because if you tell your experiment data to give the machine, so machine learning is the machine learner, so you don't have to learn. Maybe so we want to improve that. So we're still on the road. Okay, so it's all my presentation. Thanks for listening.